So, all right, everybody, good morning. Grab those dumbbells. And we have a couple options today, because if you don't have a pull-up bar, that's okay. We're going to do either bent over rows or Renegade rows. And I would say if we could do Renegade rows, that would be the best. So, again, we're going to do a 200 meters of running. So, yeah, so the bent over row would be, you know, dumbbells going to hang here, and we can just kind of pull from here. Or Renegade rows will be in that push-up pulling, and then we'll alternate. And then those won't have a push-up in those part, okay? And I think the Renegade rows would probably be the best for today. So let's go 2 minutes, you guys, all right? I'm going to set a running clock, and then we will come in and do 6 minutes. All right, everybody, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, everybody, if you guys are at home right now, we are doing 2 minutes of cardio. You can do anything from jump roping, you can do burpees, you can do lateral shuffles, you know, anything that's going to get your heart rate moving, get that blood pumping for 2 minutes. The idea is not to blow yourself out right now. The idea is just to get moving. So get moving, get that body just kind of moving in the directions that it needs to move in. And let's just think about today's big workout. So as you're warming up, as you're thinking about today's workout, just move. If you need to stretch, if you need to kind of mobilize in a little bit of areas that you know maybe you just need this right now, go ahead and stop doing what you're doing and then move right into that stretch. But we have 2 minutes, everybody. 1 more minute, and then we are going to move into a 6-minute AMRAP. That 6-minute AMRAP, you guys, is going to be 3 pulls, again, bent over rows or Renegade rows, 3 push-ups, and then 6 air squats. So, all right, guys, you guys keep on moving. We have about 40 seconds. All right, about 30 seconds. So let's think about sit-ups. Something that's going to kind of get our body stretched out a little bit. I like the sit-ups because it helps my back warm up. Well, I'm glad you guys can make our private session today, guys.
We don't want you to be lonely at 7.
I know, man.
We got a big removal for you, Scott.
You do?
Yes.
Sounds good.
We're working on the garage.
Oh. All right, get 3 more of those sit-ups, everybody. It's funny because this week, like, I'm moving. There's like 3 big things that are going on, and it's kind of crazy because I've been getting a ton of calls on junk removal this week.
Oh, no.
All right, guys, let's go ahead. Grab those dumbbells. We're going to go ahead and do some Renegade rows. So now we're in that 6-minute AMRAP, you guys, where we're going to do 3 Renegade rows. So that would be 3 on each side, or 3 bent over rows. So the Renegade rows will make it a lot harder, by the way. Yeah, go ahead and start moving, you guys. And for this one, we'll just do 3 on each side, which, boom. And then 3 push-ups.
And 3 push-ups?
Yeah, 3 push-ups, and then 6 air squats. Yeah, it's kind of simple. Just 3, and then 6 air squats. And just think of it as nice and smooth, kind of hang out at the bottom if you need to, just kind of stretch those hips out. Yeah, Rory's gonna do he's gonna do a 10 o'clock class. So I'm predicting that that's gonna be a bigger class.
Yeah.
All right, let's go right back into those Renegade rows again. So we're gonna go round and round for about 2 more minutes. All right, then right back into those push-ups. I'm gonna see if I can make sense of that jumble. Gosh, it's pretty bad. All right, you guys, we got about 1 minute left.
Whee.
All right, 15 seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Grab some water real quick, you guys. I am actually reformatting this as we speak, so it should make a little more sense. Now, have either of you guys done any version of MURPH before?
No, I'm usually out of town.
All right. All right.
I was reading it this morning, so.
Yeah, so I'm putting it together right now, but if you guys can kind of read through some of the jumble, there's a big version of it where it's going to have a mile on both sides, the beginning and the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to have 100 pulls, 200 push-ups, and then it's going to have 300 air squats. And then if you can see in the next segment, there's going to be a modified version, and it's going to be exactly 50% of everything. Now, the idea on this one, you guys, is we're going to have a 50-minute time cap. So what I'll always have people do is pick the route that's going to allow them to finish, you know, within that time period, if not less. All right, so this. All right. All right. Okay. Let's go right back to here.
Or cut this in half if you want
Yeah.
to do 400.
Boom. There we go. That's prettier. Okay. Yeah, you can completely cut it in half. You could either even do the mile on both sides and then even have the repetition, the volume part cut in half. But the idea is one that allows us just to keep moving, because this one on itself, you guys, is like it doesn't matter how many times that I've done this workout is always hard. So
Looks hard.
yeah. Now, the part about this is really cool is, so I'm just going to go off of the first part, like the first version, and it's the mile with 100 pulls, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats mile. So what I tend to do, you guys, is I break it into like 20 rounds of 5, 10, 15. So that's kind of one way that you can break it down into small repetitions in rounds. So, you know, you just kind of set aside, you know, however you're going to count 20 rounds. And that actually is not that bad. I mean, it's still bad, but it's not that bad, you know, because you can break it down. You feel like you're actually accomplishing something. There's another way of people doing is they go straight top to bottom, where they do the run, then they do the pulls, then they do the pushes, then they do the squats, and then they do the mile run. That doesn't feel so awesome. You feel like you're not going anywhere. So yeah. So anyways, which one are you guys gonna do?
I think you can do the top one.
I'm gonna try the 800. I'm gonna try and do the 800
Okay, cool.
half. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's good.
Oh God.
Yeah, what the average is, I'm guessing, is it's going to be at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes of work. That's always what I'm banking on. And it's always like this. The first time that you do this workout, you always kind of want to go into it exactly like that. Like, just see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah,
Nick, are you on the same page?
Yep.
Okay.
So what, the squats, are they just air squats? What are?
Yep. Yep. They're going to be just air squats.
And the pulls?
Yeah, so the pulls will be Renegade rows. Now on that one, we warmed up going one on each side. You're just going to keep on pulling. So one left, one right, that's going to count as 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what I did in MURPH, I think.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna do 10 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do 10 rounds. So I'm gonna keep count on here. Okay. 800-meter run though. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know how far. Well.
Yeah, do you guys have a 100-meter route? Is that what you guys usually do?
I do it by the minutes. It takes me 2 minutes to go a little distance.
Yeah. One way you could even think about it is, yeah, I mean, you could, if you have a distance, then that would be one thing. But another thing is you could actually go like 2.5 minutes out, and then, no, it should be, because it, yeah, you should probably maybe go 2 minutes out.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take this with me then.
Cool. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get yourself all set up, ready to roll. Give me that thumbs up when you guys are ready. All right, here we go, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, everybody, if you guys are at home deciding on what run or what version you guys are going to do, but go ahead, take off on that run just like everybody's been doing. If you don't have the availability of going out for a run, then you can always do a row, you could do a bike, you could actually do in place. And I would say this, for 4.5 minutes of cardio. So this is the part where it's going to be a little bit slow, but at the same time, you guys, remember that we're having fun. All right. All right. Nice job.
Okay. Oh man.
All right. Let the fun begin now.
Ten push-ups.
Nice job, you guys.
Okay. Oh, the push-ups are gonna kill me.
There we go. It's just like pacing it, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you going to do the parking lot at the other place?
That's a good question. I will have outside. There's also some parking behind because we also do have like an entry from the alley.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have a conversation with Kennedy over at Sportsman's Den.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's a huge parking lot that it's not used in the times that we need it. So I'll kind of see what he's thinking.
Why am I doing 5? I'm doing 10 rounds. 10 rounds? Oh shit.
Well, yeah,
No, I've been doing 5 per round.
I was doing 10, so I've done 30 of those.
Well, school's almost out.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
We could be at the track again, maybe.
What's that?
We could be at the track again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, if all this stuff, you know, doesn't clear up, you know, having more options is gonna be super huge.
Yeah.
There we go.
One more set of those.
It's the push-ups. That's my second least favorite after burpees. Halfway done. Is your marathon still on, Scott?
It is not. I know. I keep on. I was following up on somebody yesterday, and they're like, "Yeah, it's canceled," or like, you know, we can get a refund, or we can push it to next year. So the whole group that I'm doing it with is we're just going to push it out to next year.
Yeah, there you go.
But I'm still going to go run a marathon on the 13th of June, though.
Morning.
So I'm pretty sure that will be awesome.
Yeah. Eileen, can you wake up your brother? Oh, she's back.
Nice job, you guys.
Can you go wake up your brother? 12.
Down with those.
Ah. He might be already up because I saw a light on him. You did. We're getting slower.
Hey, you're doing good, though. You're doing good.
Wow.
After the 20. That's round 9. Whew. I'm such a pig. We could do double MURPH. We could do it at the track. We could do one more time and I'll make a full MURPH. You know how many rounds you have?
Yeah.
How many?
This is number 9.
You want me to wait?
Oh, it's okay. That way I can walk at the end.
Man, what number are you at?
One more.
All right. See ya. One more round?
Yep.
All right. You got it. You got it.
Oh, yeah, Dad, get in this. Where's Mom? Running.
I think she's slow.
No, she's ahead of me.
Where is she going?
You have to do 800 meters.
Oh. I was about to say, I went out to the garage and back. She better not finish 200 meters.
right, here we go, man.
Holy
30:03.
Oh, shit.
Nicely done.
Oh,
Are you guys really the only ones on?
we are. It's just us.
Private class.
Private class, yeah.
All right, Eva, I've already put your numbers down so you don't have to type anything.
Ah,
Is that it?
yeah. Well, no. When we have something else on the end.
Let's see.
Oh, I want to lay down and die. Oh, that's a sweaty workout, man.
Yep.
No cloud in the sky.
Yeah, it's a lot hotter than it's been too.
Yeah, how hot is it over where you guys are at right now?
Well, the thermostat, which is in this room, says it's 68 in the house. Like last week, we were working out and it said 61 inside in this living room.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So I don't know how hot it was yesterday. It was pretty nice. It got toasty really in the afternoon.
Because how hotter is it usually over where you guys are at?
A little hotter than we.
Yeah, it's usually hotter than weed. We usually can be like 5 to 10 degrees warmer than Mount Shasta.
Okay.
And then our house just cooks. We took out a tree that was right next to the house.
Okay.
That was dead last summer, and so now the south side of the house is toasty.
Ryan, what time do you go and run in the morning?
Ryan, what time you run?
Well, today I got a workout at 9, but
Yeah.
usually I'll I'll get up and go run at like 8 if I get up in the morning.
Yeah, like 8 if he gets up.
Yeah.
He's been running in the afternoon, but I mean, with this heat, it's got to be like 8 or 9. This morning,
it probably gets hot real quick.
Oh yeah, that sun comes out, it cooks. There's Nick.
There we go. 32:40.
Nap time.
Nap time. All right.
You're gonna eat that?
Very cool, you guys. All right. So we do have an optional finisher, and it's just some crunches. You guys want to do it?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, Ryan.
What?
He's sitting in the lounge in the recliner.
Nice. Okay. So let me go ahead and type this in really quick. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to go ahead and do 20 slow crunches. So we'll do 3 sets of this. So when we do a crunch, so this one's going to be a little bit different than normal. Like, we're not going to go all the way up. So we'll do your traditional crunch where we'll have, behind our head kind of a thing, where you're going to come up, hold it for 2 seconds, 1, 2, and then you'll come right back down. So every time that you guys go up, we're going to have like a 2-second pause, right? So opposed to just kind of going up and down. So go ahead and start your 20 slow crunches, or crunches with the pause at the top. And then what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and get 3 total sets. So you guys rest in between those 20s as you want. And then we'll go right back into it.
How many sets?
3.
3 total sets.
I gotta get my Ryan abs. I'm working the 6-pack.
Take a nap right here.
You sit there and take a nap. You have one more set, Eva?
One more. Feeling it under the ribcage. When are the new shirts in, Scott?
Guy said like June 3rd.
Oh, I gotta order. Okay.
Got a pre-order.
I know.
I didn't see the email.
She doesn't
last night.
read.
I went to bed early.
No, she doesn't read her email. I read it yesterday morning.
Oh.
Thank you.
I even saw it yesterday morning.
Oh, we.
If it doesn't have to do with cooking recipes
Or CNN.
or CNN, forget it.
All right, so I'll title it CNN Recipes.
Hey, they eat well because I look up recipes.
True. You're done, Eva?
Yes.
Nicely done.
Oh.
So when do you think they'll open up the track up at COS?
COS?
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, we haven't even tried to go over there, but COS put out a thing that fall, they're planned to be normal.
Interesting.
Like classes on site and
All sports.
all sports.
That's good.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We ought to try to go over there, I guess. We haven't even tried,
Yeah.
because we've continued to use Mount Shasta.
Sure.
Because, yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah. So, we'll see.
Yeah. It was funny because after, they asked us to leave. Like, I think I've seen more people up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was even one day we went out there to work out, and I think it was a little bit earlier, right? We did like an 8:30. And there was a whole yoga fitness class out there with Linda Valenzuela. And I was like, whoa. I mean, they had all their mats and even had some weights. I was like, come on,
Yeah. It was funny because the guy that told us not to be there kind of bragged to his online class that he kicked us off.
Huh.
I was like, whatever, man.
Who was that?
The AD.
Oh, the AD.
The AD. Yeah.
Oh, brother.
I know. I was like, hey, what?
He's a piece of work all the way around.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's get our group photo, you guys. Do it. All right, everybody, get in there, Ryan. By default. All right, guys. Happy Memorial Day, you guys. All right. Hey, good job today, you guys. And I will see you tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning.
Deal. See you guys. Have a good rest of the day.
Adios, Scott.